Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nurul Aina binti Muhammad Fuad. First of all, let me introduce to you a bit about mental health. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. If you ever experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. But don't worry, because there are many ways to get better and recover from mental health problems, and you can have a positive mental health which can lead you to work productively, realize your potential, and make meaningful contribution to the communities. So, in this video, the members and I will explain how to get a good mental health in your life.
I would like to share why hobbies are important in getting good mental health. Having a hobby that we enjoy brings us joy. It gives us something fun to do during our leisure time and affords us the opportunity to learn new skills. Of course, all of us are unique and therefore our interests and hobbies vary. Besides, the research has shown that people with hobbies rarely suffer from stress, depression, and low mood. So it is vital for our mental health that we find activities that will get us out and make us feel happier and more relaxed. So here is a list of a few reasons for you to try a new hobby. Firstly, hobbies are a great stress reliever. Your hobby should be a completely pleasurable activity that allows you to take your mind off of the demands of your daily life or negative emotions. It is a healthy and productive distraction from work and personal trouble. Secondly, you should try new hobby because hobby can promote you a good stress, which is also known as eustress. Eustress is a positive type of stress that make you excited about what you are doing. Hobbies are one of the greatest way to experience this kind of stress. When you are doing something because you actually want to do it, you will feel the excitement that can translate to your life in general. Hope this help you understand why hobbies are important in getting good mental health. If you found this useful, please share this to your friends and family.
For the second point, I will talk about get enough sleep. Talking about sleep, students really love to sleep. They can sleep everywhere, such as in the class or in their way to the class. They can fall asleep in the bus. However, some of them suffer from sleep disorder, so that they cannot sleep well and is very unhealthy for their mental health condition. As we know, sleep and health are related. Most adults need 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep on a regular schedule each night. Having less of sleep can increase the risk of having poor health and it can make you harder to sleep. For your information, sleep disturbance can be the one of distress sign. When you have lack of sleep, it can affect your ability to think, remember, and process information. Otherwise, Dr. Natasha Bijlani, a general adult psychiatrist, said that ongoing poor sleep can be a huge risk factor for development of major depressive disorder. So, it is important to recognize and sort out sleep problems as soon as they are identified and make changes to your sleep routine if you can't find enough time to sleep. By having enough of sleep, it helps to regulate the chemicals in our brain that transmit information. These chemicals are important in managing your moods and emotions. For those who have sleep disturbance, you can try to overcome it by having exercise regularly or make your sleeping environment comfortable. Because getting sleep is not only about total hour of sleep, it is also important to get good quality of sleep so you feel rested when you wake up. Last but not least, get enough of sleep to make sure that you have a lot of energy, good mood, and a healthy mind and body.
Most of the people know what does the feeling for having a good mental health, but don't know how to get a good mental health. In order to have a good mental health, you should surround yourself with positive surrounding. Your friends, family, and environment around you can give impact to your mental health, whether it is good or bad for you. People with strong family or social connection are generally healthier than those who lack a support network. Besides, having a positive energy from your surrounding can reduce your stress. Here are the tips how to create those positive energy. First, you have to cut off people who are always make you feel doubt about yourself, because if you are staying in that situation, possibility being insecure about yourself is higher. Next, listen to music that has a soothing melody can help you develop positive self-talk. If those lyrics are positive and inspirational, they could make a much better soundtrack. Next, disconnect yourself from reality, go for a hike. Enjoy nature, is available and accessible. Spending time in the serene environment has been scientifically proven to lower stress levels, improve working memory, and provide a sense of rejuvenation. Lastly, please make sure yourself a priority, because if you are always thinking about people's feelings, you are no longer make yourself a priority and being toxic to yourself, which is not healthy for your own mental. You should prioritize your own mental health before anything, because it is important for you to face the challenge in nowadays life.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rashid bin Ayub from IK08 Mechanical Engineering. I am looking forward to share tips how to get good mental health. As we all know, we can gain various of benefit if we have good mental health. From my opinion, eat well can improve our mood and mental health. When we are young, we are taught that eating well can improve our physical appearance and well-being. We are not always informed that healthy nutrition has a strong effect on our mental health as well. We can think more clearly and feel more alert when we eat a healthy, well-being diet. Additionally, it can improve our attention and concentration. On the other hand, an inadequate diet can cause fatigue, impair decision making, and can slow reaction time. In fact, a poor diet can actually aggrave and may even lead to stress and depression. Paying attention to how we feel when we eat and what we eat is one of the first steps in making sure we are getting well-balanced meal and snack. Since many of us don't pay close attention to our eating habit, nutritionists recommend keeping a food journal. Documenting what, where, and when we eat is a great way to gain insight into our pattern. If we find we are overeat when stressed, it may be helpful to stop what we are doing when the urge to eat arrives, and to write down our feelings. By doing this, we may discover what really bothering us. If we are undereat, it may help to schedule 5 or 6 smaller meals instead of 3 large ones. Our brain and nervous system depend on nutrition to build new protein, cell, and tissue. In order to function effectively, our bodies requires a variety of carbohydrate, protein, and mineral. To get all the nutrients that improve mental functioning, nutritionists suggest eating meat and snacks that include a variety of food instead of eating the same meal each day. That's all. Thank you.
Now, I will talk about the last tip on how to get a good mental health. The last tip on how to get a good mental health is to recognize when you are not feeling good and to know when to ask for help. By why is it hard to ask for help? Reaching out for help, why it may seem simple, but it isn't easy for everyone. The vital reason is because of mental health still has a strong stigma attached to it worldwide. David Seligman, the psychologist, mentioned on his blog that many people believe they are inadequate or a failure if they have to admit something is wrong with their mental health. Further, they believe they should be able to handle things on their own without assistance, and that they must be weak or inferior to have to ask for help. So, how to ask for help? First, by talking to someone close to you. There's no shame in asking someone for support if you are feeling low or stressed. Everyone goes through patches where they do not feel as good as they are. We speak about it to someone you trusted and close to you might lessen the burden on your chest. They may not be able to solve your problem, but if they are willing to open their ears to listen to you, will make you relieve a little bit and you will get strength after that. Second, maybe this might not everyone knows it, but you can also seek help by calling the psychosocial hotline that government or any other NGO has provided it to us. Why this ever exist in this world? The reason is not everyone has someone to talk to and feel afraid to open up to the people surrounding them. By this type of help, it can make these people to have a place to reach out for help and to let it out their thoughts that have been bothering them. Not only that, it can make them think that they still have people that care for them. Lastly, go see the therapy. A study by the World Health Organization or WHO found that between 30 and 80% of people with mental health issues don't seek treatment. There's the stigma on therapy that it's only for crazy people. This is what prevented people from ever stepping foot in a therapist's office. Therapy gives the tools and techniques to live a more confident and emotionally balanced life. Therapists will help investigate your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Therapy can help you identify the healthy habits needed for self-care and providing recommendations on routines to support a healthy and positive life. So, don't be ashamed of seeking help on your journey to get a good mental health. By seeking help, you will begin to find yourself again. Mental health is as important as physical health, and both your mind and body will thank you.
There has many ways to get a good mental health, such as take a new hobby, get plenty of sleep, make sure in positive surrounding and ask for help. Do you know why we should not let depression getting worse? This because if we let depression getting worse, there are a lot of negative risks, for example, suicide, anxiety, and insecurity. If you find out your close friend or family members has symptoms of depression, you should take some action to the expert so that they can cure their depression. The other example is give them a hug and attention often so that they feel loved and not alone. There are a lot of people who suffer in depression out there, so they are very important for everyone to control their feelings and make sure their mental are healthy and can live a happy life with people that you love.